Are you looking to start an e-commerce business in 2025? This is a dream for a lot of entrepreneurs, but however, it also comes with a lot of challenges. An e-commerce business always had its own challenges, and every year the challenges are going to increase. So let's say you have some experience in the past. I'm sure you would understand how difficult this industry could be. So that you need to get a lot of things right in order to succeed in an e-commerce business. Out of which there's one important element that we have to be very, very careful about, which is choosing the right industry. A lot of entrepreneurs do all the aspects right. Probably they identify the right customers, they identify the right communication, they identify the right channels, they do the right product, etc. But unfortunately, the industry itself, sometimes is in a down phase, and this becomes a problem or a reason for the business failure. So here we are going to look at some of the industries that we feel is going to pick up in 2025, and those are some of the industries where you could also invest if you have the right interest in them. Starting with health and wellness industry. We all would have seen a lot of health and wellness brand getting investments left, right and center. This is because people's attitude towards or interest towards the health and wellness is increasing every year, and hence 2025 is going to be no exception. And there are certain, of course, when you say yes, it's going to pick up in 2025, it's also going to have a certain set of elements which we need to get right. For example, this health and wellness industry, in order to succeed, so you need to do the right kind of research, because we have a lot of players and brands already in the market. So which means you have to do your research, you have to identify your niche in this, and then you need to get into the market. And this industry is not going to be without any challenges, and the biggest challenge we are going to face in the health and wellness industry is the competition. We have a lot of established players, and hence we are going to face a lot of competition. But how we can differentiate from them and we could have our own market share is if we do the right research and we identify a problem that is not yet solved, and if we try to solve them. Number two, we are going to look at the pet food and toys industry. Pet food and toys again is a growing market. I'm sure that there's a lot of study that says so. It's also another market, kind of an evergreen market in this era, which is growing because of the more number of pet adoptions happening by people. So especially in India, there's a boom in terms of pet adoption post-COVID. Hence, this industry is also set to grow in 2025, and this could be your industry if you also have interest towards the canines. What to do if you have the interest here is, so you need to identify what are categories that what are the categories and the products, because in pet industry the basic classification is the small, medium and the large breeds. So we also need to understand, are we going to go for a breed specific, or are we going to go for a category specific, and then that could be the start point of where you could launch your e-commerce pet brand. This industry again is not without any challenges, and the biggest challenge is going to be from the established brands in this space. So how are we going to break it, or what are we going to do to break it is the key. For example, one area in the pet industry which is picking up is the kind of an organic treats for the pets, which again is slightly picking up, and not many established brands offer this. So these are the areas that we need to identify and address if you are looking to launch a pet brand. Coming to the third, which is the jewelry online industry. So jewelry usually, as a traditional, people have been purchasing in more on the offline markets, that is on the stores, etc. But however, in the recent times, we also have seen a lot of interest towards the online brands, online jewelry brands in the space. So users are now comfortable buying online. So hence that market is also on the rise, and in 2025 we are going to see a drastic growth in this. So how to go about this? So one area where there is a good amount of option is the customized jewelry in the online space. So there's a lot of demand for this because of the unique gifting options that it offers, and also because of some personalization it could carry when you want to buy a jewel online. So hence what we need to do here is build a beautiful, sleek website that talks about your jewelry brand, and have the right kind of products and the right kind of photos on it. This industry again has certain set of challenges, and the biggest challenge here is the logistics part, because jewelry is by its nature being a high value product, it's going to have certain challenges in the logistics and operations. So if we crack this right, then probably this is also a right industry where you could invest in to get your e-commerce dream fulfilled. So these are some of the industries, and I'm sure there are a lot more which we will be covering in the next part. Thank you for now.